Yeah, hi. This is your uncle Gabriel Onyekawa on my business note series. Today I will be talking on the topic how to start your own business from scratch during tough times. How to start your own business from scratch during tough times. In today's world, especially in Nigeria, you don't need a soothsayer or a long-bearded prophet to tell you that things are tough. The country is currently suffering from high inflation. People are struggling, people are stressed, people are depressed, people are suffering in different dimensions. It's not a new thing because it's been predicted. If you're actually a Bible student, you understand that the Bible recorded it, that famine will be there. All these are meant not just to destroy man, but actually to toughen man and to make man acknowledge that there is a God. However, I'm not here to cry along with those crying, neither am I here to weep along with those weeping. Rather, I'm here to give hope to the business people and the people that might be interested in changing their lives positively. That is my mandate and that is my calling. This morning I will quickly be taking us on the 3 fundamental steps to business success. 3 fundamental steps to business success. If you want to venture into the business world, if you want to actually make impact in the business world, what are those 3 major things you need, or 3 major factors you need to consider, or 3 major fundamental or basics you need to consider? I will not be wasting much time. We'll be taking the first one. You need to understand business basics. Understand business basics. Everything has its foundation. The same way business has its foundation, it has its language, it has its uniqueness. So you need to understand what business is all about, what it takes to be a success in the world of business. You need to understand the concepts, the principles, the practical steps that one needs to take should one want to venture into business. These are the vital tools that an average business person ought to understand. It's one thing to say you want to go into business. It's another thing to understand what you really want to get into. Business is not cheap. It's not an escape route to failure. Business is hard work. So you must understand the basic principles, the fundamentals guiding business. That is why we established Int'l Africa, the Digital Skills and Capacity Development Center, with our headquarters in Port Harcourt. We'll be teaching, intending and real entrepreneurs, and I bet you and I tell you the truth, we've had over 100% testimonies bringing forth. Number 2 foundational step you need, should you want to be a success in business, is you need to discover yourself. The greatest discovery is the discovery of self. Until you discover your purpose, your destiny is not guaranteed. Manifestation is not guaranteed. So you need to discover yourself. Who am I? Why am I here on earth? What have I been called to do? Remember, if you fail to discover your purpose in life, you will end up living another man's life, God forbid. You need to sit down in the solitude of your own quietness. You need to ask yourself, why am I here? What is the reason why I'm created? You need to sit down and ask this question. Discover your vision. It is in your vision that you have provision. It is in your vision that you have every other thing that you ever need in life. If you fail to discover your purpose, you will miss your destiny in life. Discover thyself. And number 3, before I round up, is that you must scout for problems in your area. Scout for existing problems. And if you don't have any, you need to pray to God and to ask Him to give you some. Because for you to be in business, you must be out there solving a particular problem. You must be out there solving a specific problem. So there is a problem that you must solve, a specific problem that you must solve. That is what makes you an entrepreneur. So sit down, ask yourself questions. What are the problem areas in my environment? For instance, I went to Kebbi State some years back. That should be around 2005 or 2006, thereabout. I discovered that most of them were struggling to study. They did not understand what it takes to study an average textbook and pass an average exam. I wrote a book entitled Study at Ease: How to Study any textbook and pass any exam. It sold in thousands of copies. It established me as a business person in a strange land. Even as a copper, I was making some real money. So business is not just about going somewhere, buying something at a cheaper price, sitting somewhere, selling it at a higher price. That's arbitrage. That's not business. You need to understand the fundamentals of business. Discover yourself. Know the problem areas in your environment. And I will tell you what you do when you see one problem or the other in my next video. Believe me, if you take these 3 steps, your success in business is guaranteed. Thank you and God bless. I remain your humble servant, Gabriel Onyekawa. Privileged to be your servant on this discourse.